Hi, Sean Huxter here. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. Tonight we're going to talk about smashers. I don't know how to quit you. We're going to look at this little guy right here. An egg with a Tyrannosaurus up the top. It's a bit small. Let's not do that one. Let's talk about this one right here. It's an egg with a Tyrannosaurus up top, and it's not as small, but it's still pretty small. How about instead we talk about this guy? And this is the Zuru Smashers Dino Island. Over 25 surprises inside. And I don't know what else is in here, but it's a mega dino egg. So you can see that it is much bigger than these other two guys, which we've already reviewed these anyway. I was just kind of doing that as a bit. So let's talk about this guy. As I said, Smashers, I don't know how to quit you. I walked into a TJ Maxx, and what did I see but a whole bunch of Smashers? I swear, I walked out looking like the head coach of a national dodgeball tournament, head equipment coach. It was crazy. A huge bag of these Smashers toys. And look, this was like $15, which I know that's not nearly as much as it would normally cost. So I had no choice. I tried to get out, and TJ Maxx pulled me back in. So tonight we are going to smash. We're going to build and more. And those more, unwrap and follow the map. Then smash, slime, and build the ultimate Smashosaur. We're going to smash, build, and more. And the more is smash, discover, stretch, and find. Stretch and find? Yeah. And we're going to dig and uncover. And we're going to build your dino. And it looks like you can get two here. You can get the, I don't know if this is a T-Rex. I guess it must be. But it's got big plates on its back that shouldn't be on a T-Rex. And also, a Spinosaurus. So, and that's got the little fish on the back, much like this little guy, which came from another set, a green egg. This one's got the big gray Tyrannosaurus on top. And we're not going to waste any more time on nonsense. We're going to dive right in. We're going to start with the zip pull, which if I'm, I won't be surprised if this just does not work, because we've talked about it before, but Zuru, all your plastics grain to the side and your zipper grains to the top. And that's just not going to work. But who knows? Before we start, let's take a sip from my Blade Runner glass. Very nice stuff. All right. First, we start the zipper at first. Otherwise, it's never going to work. And then, I can already see this is never going to work. No, let's just see if I can't help the zipper out a little bit and then maybe continue on from there. And no. All right, we're going to pretend this is the top and start again. So we're going to cut up here briefly, and maybe this will help. I don't know. I really suspect this just isn't going to work. Let's find out. Oh, hello. Almost lost it right there. And then we lost it. Okay, that's enough of this nonsense. Let's just unwrap it. See, that's a whole lot easier. And the interesting thing about this egg is it almost looks like the other two that I brought in. Very much similar, but they're not quite the same. These are cut across the sides. And where'd my other one go? These two appear to be like just scaled up versions of each other. And that's probably exactly what they did do. Everything seems to be exactly the same. Even the cut is the same. But this one is a little different. This one is more like the blue one that I opened recently, and that it's got a panel in the middle with Smashers on it and different decorations around the sides. And so we're going to open this guy up. And there's a couple ways we can go. I'm going to get my liquid out of here. One of the things I did the other day is I tried something new. As I said, instead of trying to smash it, because this table has no sturdiness, this is a fold-in away table, I'm just going to do this. Oh, that was beautiful. That was crazy good. Okay, what's inside? Well, first of all, I noticed we have an egg rebuilder for our Smashers eggs. Let's get this guy out of here. What do we have inside? We have a bag, and 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 of course, a bag. And what else do we have? We have a guide, which I'm not going to show you just in case it gives away what we've got. And 4 Smasher's eggs. And of course, this is the highlight of the whole thing. Smasher's eggs are excellent. They're so much fun. Let's take these panels off and put all of the things we're going to store aside over here. So let's look at the collector's guide for the Smashers. We've got Tooth Tiger and Fox. I won't go through them really slowly. I'll go through them rather rapidly. You can read, you can pause or whatever, but these are some of the ones you can get. I like in the previous one of the ice ones, I got the frozen moose, which was a flocked version of that moose, which is kind of interesting. So none of these seem to be very new. They're all the same sculpt, just we're going to see different colors. And I've seen so many of these already. It's like they haven't really changed up their roster of figures. But also, this is a bit of an older set, I think. And on the back is your guide to putting your Smasher's egg back together. And I've done videos on that in the past. Not going to do that again tonight. But the next thing you have to do is open up your map. And your map looks like this. And so it used to be the map was a scratch off, but we don't mess around with that anymore, so that's fine. This is your treasure map. Follow the treasure map and unbox sand, slime, and more. Build all new Smashers dinosaurs. So we do have one. I've seen it. I'm not going to tell you what it is until we get to opening. And one thing I will note, is that because we're doing sand and slime, we're going to need my best friend, the aluminum tray. Oh, we're going to need you tonight. And let's set you up right here. Push my figures away a little, my mascots, my mammoths, my triceratopses and things, and get to opening bags. Bag number 1. What's washed up at the Dino shore? So this will be the Dino sand. We're looking for a bag with a skeleton, maybe in a fossil. So let's find out what that one is. Is it this guy? No. Is it this guy? No. Is it this guy? No. Is it this guy? Yes. All right. Let's open this little guy. Dino sand. Here we go. I suspect there'll be sand in here. I wonder what makes me think that. Thing I have learned is these Ziploc bags can be very hard to open, so I'll be opening them off camera. But inside we have... Okay. I think we know which one we've got. We have definitely got a Tyrannosaur. I was kind of hoping for the Spinosaurus because I really am done with Tyrannosaurs. I've had enough of Tyrannosaurs. I don't need to see another one. But whatever, here we go. The sand is very crumbly. Ooh, not sure I like it. I'm going to stash it back away and clean it up. Also zooming in a bit, as we take through map section 2, and we're looking for something with, oh dear, what the heck is that? Dino Island Quicksand. Heads up, there's nowhere to escape. All right, we'll look for a bag that kind of looks like that. Is that this one? Yeah, I think that's, oh yeah, that's clearly this one. All right, let's zoom out, open. Quicksand, huh? I wonder how that differs from the kinetic sand we just had. All right, we got some green substance. Okay, this is what they call quicksand. It's very foamy. It's just soft. It's like very spongy material. Nothing inside it, so that's fine. We'll just place that here for the moment. And we'll dump out the head. And yeah, it's another T-Rex. I mean, I'm a little disappointed. But that's okay. You don't know what you're getting sometimes, and I didn't do my research. And besides, there was only one of these at TJ Maxx, and I was going to grab it no matter what. So, next step. Number 3, Dino Slime. Don't slow down, you'll have to leg it. So clearly, we've got legs in slime, and oh, you know how much I love that stuff. All right, let's find out which. Okay, so it's the leg kicking its way out of the treasure chest, and that'll be this guy right here. So let's zoom in a little, give ourselves some slime room. Tear. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, there you go. And open. Ugh. All right, we're going to go in. We're going to go in. We're going to pull out the slime. Okay, interesting. Yep, all right. Let's open up the bag and let all the slime fall out. Come on, you can do it. Come on out, all of you. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, that's a stringy one. I'm going way up. I'm about 2 feet up off the table now. And we're going to see a drop any second now, I guarantee you. And there it is. And so here's the slimy legs. This slime is not the worst I've seen. Maybe not the best, but the real trick is, can I pull the slime away and will it make a clean getaway? Almost. There's just one little bit right there that's not coming away. Oh boy, not very fond of this stuff. And let's see if we can't get our other leg out from the slime. Ew. So not quite slime that obeys orders, but not too bad. Like as I pull away here, it does pull some of itself away, which is kind of good. You kind of need that because otherwise you're going to be in there cleaning this out with water and liquids and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to pull this away, and we have it pretty clean. There's just a few little bits left. There is some in there that, oh, that's never going to come out, is it? I'm going to have to pull that out. It does come away clean when you give it a chance. Ooh, yuck. And nothing really in there. There's a little bit, but nothing to worry about. And so that's our slime. This is a pretty good slime. Not my favorite slime, but it's not too bad. It is a little sticky, but it's not liquidy too much. It does pull itself away and it cleans itself up. That's kind of nice at least. And we'll put that in the bag. Okay. All right. Oh, still got some here. Oh, Jesus. I just don't like slime, guys. All right. Over the last bunch of videos, I have said I do like some slimes. And that's actually true. Step 4, Volcano turning back now. Mega Dino egg. Okay, so the last, I don't know if it's the last bag, but this bag has this little guy. And I don't think there's anything in here. Substance-wise, I mean, there's obviously something in there. It's going to be the body of our T-Rex. Again, kind of wish I'd gotten the Spinosaurus, but you know what? More slime. Ugh. But we have what we have, and it's fun anyway. Okay, so it's a T-Rex with spines, with translucent spines. Not quite sure about that, whether how accurate this is, but hey, pretty sure T-Rexes didn't quite look like this either. I should do a quick comparison here and have a quick look at the top of the Dino egg and to see if the dinosaur is exactly the same. Not quite, no. Obviously, they're related. Okay. That's the body. And what does our map say next? 5, mystery treasure. Arg, you ready for adventure? Let's find the egg, the bag with the pirate on it. And that'll be this little guy right here. So clearly we're going to have a little pirate figure in here, which we have seen before in the Dino Island versions. And what do we get? Oh, okay. So we got this little pirate guy who I absolutely adore. Oh, he's just great. Look at him. Oh, I'm all over that guy. He is just beautiful. I do have one other from a previous set that was skeletal. Didn't really particularly like him, but I really like this guy. This guy is actually to scale with one that I did yesterday, which is a skeletal pirate. So that's kind of cool. But also something else fell out, I noticed. Will he stand? And he will. And will he stand? He will. There is a little piece of treasure here. A little golden T-Rex head, which could be a pencil topper, looks like. I didn't expect that at all, actually. I was just kind of expecting a figure. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. There's one more bag, and that's this guy. And I think this will just be puffy stickers or something. It feels like it. So let's open this up. We're off the map now, guys. And yeah, so we've got puffy stickers. Sometimes stickers are flat in paper. Sometimes they're puffy. These are actually rather textured. Like these are molded and embossed. That's your egg with the eye sticking out. That sometimes comes as one of the little minifigs. Then you've got your, that's a T-Rex with an eye patch and slime and a hooked tail. Very interessante. Then we've got the T-Rex fossilized skull eating a worm, or a worm eating it. I'm not quite sure. You know, when you're dead, who knows? And then you've got this little guy, which is an egg hatching a wee baby dinosaur. And these are much nicer than just the standard puffy ones because they're very, very textured and embossed. I like it. They peel off rather easily, but I don't know where I'm going to put these, if I'm going to put them anywhere. So let us assemble our dinosaur. First, we take the head and attach it here, like so. I'm just going to check the instructions to make sure that I'm doing it right, because I don't want to mess up. So looking at the guide, it does say that this is an exclusive figure. It's a smash beard and a kind of goldish dinosaur head. And this is what I was hiding earlier because I didn't want to reveal which one we got. So this is all the instructions. Put the head and tail on. And then this trail means nothing. And then you put a pair of legs on. And then apparently you just flip it around. That's a whole step, is flipping it around. And then you put the other legs on it, and then you're done. Pretty standard, pretty straightforward. So let's put our head on. This is a lot like the dinosaur, this Triceratops here, in that the body is very hollow and light, but the other parts are so heavy that when you put it all together, it actually is quite solid and heavy, even though the body's empty. So we put this like so, I think. It's keyed, so yeah, it goes in like so. And make sure that's all the way in. And this is clearly a holdover from one of the electronic versions, because I believe there's an electronic version like this that has almost exactly the same body. And the tail has a little something on it. It looks like the tail is of a little creature kind of grabbing onto the end of this little tail here. And let's put the legs on. So this is one leg. Still a little bit of slime on there. Okay, that's good. Good and solid. And get this guy on. Good and solid. Not bad. And then we put the little arms on. And that clicked on rather nicely. Sometimes they don't click nicely. And last one, and that's on as well. So that is our Tyrannosaurus Rex from the Dino Island Smashers. But now, we're not done yet, because we have one more thing to do, and it is the most fun of all, and that is our Smashers eggs. Now, I took the liberty during one of the cuts there, sneaky cuts that you didn't even notice, tell me you didn't notice them, and removed the plastic coating from the Smashers eggs so we don't have to deal with that. I'll just pop these in there. So let us get our dinosaur back there a little bit, pull our tray forward, and get to smashing. And this is really where the fun comes in, because these smash eggs are just hilarious. I just love these. It's not just the surprise, but the action is wonderful. They're so well engineered. So let us start. In my normal way is I pick it up and I take it 6 inches and I drop it. And if it doesn't smash, I drop it up. I bring it up another couple of inches. Smash it again. Nothing. A little more now, 9 inches. And there it is. Smash. So it looks like we have a wild boar of some. No, it's an ox. So this is an ox. Never seen this one before. I mean, I've never gotten this one before. We see it all the time in the guides. So that's one. Place him here. Move our smashed egg aside. Start 6 inches. Oh, and this one broke right away. And so this is the Brontosaurus, looking very much like a Brontosaurus from the Nano collection. It's almost the same pose as the Nano Brontosaurus, isn't it? Kind of fun. So we'll just put him here for the moment. You can stay right there and watch the rest of the show. And that's our little green Brontosaurus. There's something wrong with his eye. Oh, his eye looks very poorly painted. Yeah, that one is just a mangled paint job. Okay, you can't be perfect in a setting like this. Okay, 6 inches. Nope. 8 inches. Nope. 9 inches. There we go. And what do we have here? We have, oh, it's a rat of some kind. Oh, it's a rat with some gold on it. Where's its tail? Oh, that can't be a rat. Is it a bear? You know what? Let's find out. Yep. So it's the bear. I was going to say it looks very rat-like, except no tail. So definitely the bear. I'm going to put the bear here. And the last smasher of the evening. 6 inches. Oh, and it broke right away. All right, and this is another T-Rex. I got to tell you, I mean, T-Rexes are pretty popular, but let's face it, they really overdo the T-Rexes. I must have 6 or 7 T-Rexes now, not including these little ones. And I keep asking for Stegosaurus or other dinosaurs, and I keep getting T-Rexes. You know, I'm T-Rexed out. But that's it. So I'm just going to grab up my Smashers eggs, throw them in the bin, in the large egg. And we will say one more hello to our new dinosaur friend and say goodnight. So for Sean Huckster, this has been Magic Little Worlds. And yes, there's a bit more Smashers coming, I'm sorry. But then maybe we're done. It'll be no more Smashers until the next time. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.